All right, we gotta play a clip.
Yeah, let's move right along. Come on.
DeeJay Akademiks is receiving backlash after a statement saying that 17 isn't too young, depending on the age. Can we play that clip and we're gonna get our thoughts after this?
I'm not saying a word, G. Respectively.
Oh, say a word.
No, I'm not saying no words.
I can't say nothing, man.
And to keep it real, if you think about it in the bigger scheme of things, there's not much difference between a 20 or a 17 or a 21 and a 17. Just kind of mean one's a minor and one's not a minor. But I will say, listen, I adopted this rule, which I think it was fine. I said, listen, man, as long as a chick got a college ID, she's getting f***ed. I don't care if she's 17. I don't care if she's 17 and a half. I don't care if she just turned 17. She's going to get this dick.
All right, pause it.
That was a little much, man.
Who would like to go first?
I'd like to go first.
Go ahead.
I do feel like that is a very crazy ass statement that he's saying. Like, I do feel like that he is talking completely insane. You know what I mean? You do not talk to get girls that age at all, male or female. You don't mess with male or female that age, for whatever you prefer. You don't mess with them at that age. That is a very still tender-minded age. You know what I mean? And as you as an adult, especially with him being a 31-year-old male, you don't. A 17-year-old shouldn't be able to do nothing for you. You know what I mean? A 17-year-old shouldn't be able to turn you on. It shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, you should see a 17-year-old and automatically, even if you ain't got kids, still view that as a child.
I piggyback.
Anybody else want to go?
That was good. Y'all like that?
Okay.
Talk about you.
Anybody else?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. With everything, like the Me Too movement and the R. Kellys and the all that stuff that's going on, and those people getting caught, this definitely should have him being on trial.
Nah,
I wouldn't say on trial, but cancel. I say cancel his ass. Don't put him on trial.
Somebody come out and say, yeah, he was talking to me and I was in school and I was 17.
Then you put him on trial.
Okay, so I'm saying.
But anybody can say that.
He been investigated.
That's sick. That's sick.
He can say what he want to say. He
cannot.
No, Brian is right.
He can say what the fuck he want to say.
Because
whether it's right or not, he can say that shit.
This gonna sound bad.
You don't have to agree with it.
Nor am I encouraging.
No, I'm not doing that, bro.
Listen.
No, because can't nobody fucking come out here and say, oh, I like fucking little kids. They can't fucking.
He didn't say that though.
That's the same shit, bro. I'm not finna. Hell no, I'm not finna do that shit. I'm not finna. Because don't have no freedom of speech on that bullshit, bro.
17 is legal.
Nigga said.
So you can't.
No, stop.
I'm not advocating.
Stop.
In some states and countries, 17 is legal.
Not every state is 18, DeeJay. Some states are
18. Respectively, I don't want to do it.
Disgusting as fuck.
No, we know that. That's what we saying.
But I'm saying he can say that shit
like that, bro.
He can say that because in some states and countries he wouldn't be wrong. He could do. He could fucking public.
Because at the end of the day, he could be doing what DeeJay Akademiks does, which is trying to get some clickbait shit.
Factuals. Actual facts.
This is my problem with this is my problem with what the fuck y'all saying.
Look who we talking about.
Because anybody and everybody can't fucking say something. Because if somebody else say some
that's
shit, y'all be ready to cancel.
He should be canceled. That's what I'm saying. He should be canceled. But going as far as legal, like trial, like now, that's taking a little until you can prove. If somebody step up and say you did that, now let's take your ass to trial. But I don't feel like you should go to trial just off that statement. Like cancel, yeah. I'm all against cancel.
If somebody do fucking come out and say he, well,
yeah, take his ass to trial. You know what I'm saying?
But until then, he shouldn't be allowed to say no shit. I don't give a fuck how much.
But like I said,
whatever.
I do feel like at the end of the day that is freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? It's not right speech, but at the end of the day, you are free to say that. So if that is your preference, that's what you choose to do. If somebody comes forward and tries to hold something against you, that's you, nigga. Because now you don't put your business out there. You know what I mean? And a nigga, and now you really making it easy because somebody can really nowadays lie.
Wesley been waiting to say something.
You know what I mean? They can lie. You know what I mean? To say you did that shit. So now you really setting yourself up for failure either way you go, because now you risking yourself being canceled, or you gonna have somebody come up and now look for a come up off your goofy ass.
Bro, this is not. First of all, this is not no mistake. You're not just gonna say this shit and not be no fucking creep in the end of the day. If you say some shit like this, there's not no much difference between 21 and 17. That's some sick ass shit.
But nobody's arguing that. We agree with you.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Done.
So why the fuck is he even still allowed to be? Who the fuck he?
I agree with that.
I'm pissed off.
I agree with that. Now for the real. Now for the real. Now, I don't think the DeeJay is talking about it being legally okay because obviously JoJo is correct. There are some places in the U.S. where 17 is legal. And in Heathrow, 16 is legal. So, but I don't think that's what we're talking about. Because there's a lot of things that are law.
Social standards still.
Yes. That don't abide to social standards. So,
can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Did he report on R. Kelly and shit?
I would have to go back and confirm that.
I'm just gonna say because I a lot of his live streams pop up on my YouTube. He pretty much covers every fucking major topic.
He probably has. I don't want to say he has.
Thank you, but keep going.
Yeah. So what we're actually talking about here is you growing up to be a 21-year-old male who can, and when you're 21, you can drink, you can go to different places and do different things, and you are asserted different privileges because you are considered an adult. You are going out of your way to go to a pretty much a minor, because when you're 17, you're not really graduated yet. You know what I'm saying? You're really not on your own yet. But you're going to a minor. And there's only one reason you will want to go to a minor. Because they're impressionable, and you don't have to work as hard to bag that girl.
But I feel like let's not get too deep because I feel like the statement is wrong enough.
Why we can't get deep?
Because I feel like the statement is wrong enough within itself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't feel like he was saying he would be going out looking for 17-year-olds. I think he was putting it out there that if the opportunity presents itself, he's not gonna think twice about it.
But why,
which is still wrong within itself. You get what I'm saying? So let's.
But he wasn't saying like, let's go.
Exactly,
I'm gonna go Google search where all the 17s at. No, he wasn't doing no bullshit like that.
My thing is this headline and him reporting on R. Kelly is damn near contradicting yourself.
But I feel like let me paint the picture like this. Hold on, real quick. How many niggas do we know to this day that does exactly what he talking about?
What I got to do with anything?
So why do we not have the same energy for them?
Why do we
have the same energy for them niggas?
Hold on, teacher. What does that have to do with what I said? Because just because another nigga did it, don't make it.
But why are we not? If we gonna give all this energy trying to cancel him,
because
trial
hold on, because he has a platform. I'm not canceling him.
Teacher, hold on. I'm not canceling him. I'm not trying to take no money. I'm not trying to take no fans from him. What I am saying is that right there is creepy behavior, and the fact that you have that mentality is weird as hell to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Considering you are rich and have status, and when you have those two combined things, you can pretty much fuck anybody you want to.
Nah, I don't feel like it's not justifiable.
That is true.
Nah. Because even if you didn't have any of that, you still know right from wrong. My point is, like
you would have to stoop down to fuck a 17-year-old with money and status.
No, I'm saying you're all right. But even if you didn't have those things, you still shouldn't have to stoop down to fuck a 17. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So money and that don't have nothing to do with it. You can be broke and just be not getting no pussy. You shouldn't have to go fuck a 17.
How can you have sex with someone that you can't even go get a drink with?
Time out. Looking at DeeJay Akademiks, he's strange.
Yes.
I
chubby.
I won't put past that he has done this. I'm not even gonna lie.
Which is most likely.
I'm about to say, I feel
so,
you on that.
By this clip even coming out, I feel like he's done this, and now that he's getting all this shit, I feel like he's trying like, I'm not saying I would have did, I did it, or bro, come on.
But at the end of the spectrum, I hate to say it, but I guarantee you, this nigga probably done fucked a bitch better than any of us ever had in this
What does that have to do with the topic?
That's what I'm saying. So if somebody
You're making my point. If he can fuck the better bitch and we all over fuck, then he ain't got to go.
But that's what I'm saying. Y'all missing my point though. At the end of the spectrum, we know real life niggas like that. Why don't we check them like that? Why we have that same energy? Because it's nasty all around the board.
How many college visits at this age have you done? To go speak to kids or go speak at the colleges?
I don't know.
Probably none.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think
probably none.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't think a lot, bro. Because first of all, he not that famous yet. He not there yet. Why would he?
Not there.
I'm gonna change topic because y'all capping.
No,
I mean,
look it up. Look it up.
Probably been on some campuses.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He probably has.
Y'all all making good points, but what y'all he was only talking about another topic. For instance, everybody been to school.
Yeah.
How many times in school have you talked to a girl within the same school that you go to and you asked them their age?
That's not the same.
No, wait. I'm just giving.
Okay.
Just how many times have you asked them?
In the same school?
In the same school.
I'm gonna answer your question just for top of the conversation. 100 times.
No, you haven't. I get. I
but
know
in
you
school,
this is not me. Like I said,
this is
no,
what he's
but
saying.
in high school, first
You're
of all,
saying
you know
the girl I went to school with.
If you see a girl in the hallway, I don't care if it's college, I don't care if it's high school, middle school, anything, and you decide you want to talk to her, at what point have you ever asked her age?
Never,
bro. Okay, no, time out. Because as upperclassmen, you know what's coming in. Nah, I'm not even. Don't even do that.
True, I feel you. I'm not saying what he said is right. That's disgusting. But you also got to look at the full story, which I'm telling you, the media is not going to.
That's what I was saying.
I know.
Back when he was 20, because he was 24 while she was 17.
So that's not grooming.
Oh, definitely, but that's different. I don't care what nobody say. You can call me what you want, but if I would have met Kylie Jenner at 17 and I'm 24,
he met her at 17.
Wait,
I would not have sex with her at 17. I'm not having sex with Kylie Jenner.
What Lizzo
say what you want. Hey,
what Lizzo say?
You can get canceled. Whatever.
Get your boy.
Let me finish my statement. Call it cancel. Let me finish my statement. Call it cancel. Say what you want to. If I meet Kylie Jenner at 17 and I'm 24, we don't have to have sex. Because if you're a real nigga, you're going to be fucking other bitches anyway. You don't have to have sex with her. Why would you have sex with her?
Date her, that's wrong as fuck.
How?
He's saying.
Nigga, if you date a 17-year-old, that's wrong,
Hey,
bro.
millionaire 17, do you think that's the same as a regular 17-year-old, bro? You know how more advanced she is than that?
Hold on, time out.
Bro, you crazy as hell if you don't think she is putting more.
Hold on, Cecil.
Hold on, Cecil. Stop.
We was talking about 21 and 17. You 24?
Stop.
Oh, wow.
Only way the Akademiks is wrong with his statement because he talking about fucking 17-year-old.
No.
Is you
sex or going with, no matter what you do, that's wrong as fuck.
At the end of the day, the topic that y'all are stuck on right now is gonna be like, it's gonna be polarizing either way because you're talking about literally the gap between turning 17 and 18 to where you can't touch them to the point where it's like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Right. Exactly.
So it's like a touchy subject to where it's like, okay, you're almost 18, but you're not 18. So it's like you can't do anything.
Because
but at the same time,
only reason why 18 is cool is because society done told us that. You think that pussy gonna change overnight from 17 to 18? All of a sudden, it's legal now.
I'm saying
that's because society done told us that.
But I'm not
backing up. And please, I hope nobody cut out. I'm not backing up anything he's saying.
You know who backing up the fucking law, motherfucker? Are you serious?
Which is true, bro. We're talking about only in Texas. You can't say that. If you go to fucking Oregon, she's 17. You all good.
Yeah, you can't use that.
Either way, you're pedophile. Okay, but you can call the wrong state. Your ass is gonna be on the damn pedophile papers for life.
Why can't you? If you're 24, why can't you find a woman above 18? I just don't get it.
Which you can, Wes, but we talking about Kylie Jenner, the fucking millionaire at fucking 15, 16, bro.
To you,
because you're not fucking her, bro.
She's nigga, at fucking 15, she was a millionaire. I don't mean you finna fucking date her.
Bro, you talking about two different things. A 15-year-old and a 17-year-old, not the same thing.
Nigga, but he was dating her at 15, though.
He was still wrong. That's what I'm saying. But him at 17. But if he was not fucking her, bro, he wasn't wrong. I don't care what nobody say.
He a senior. He's 24.
But see, time out. That is different because there was consent from her parents. So that's a whole different ballgame. When it's consent, it doesn't even really matter at that point. It don't matter if it was a lion. I don't give a fuck what it was.
First of all, we all know.
They had consent.
We all know Kris Jenner. First of all, we just found out she do some sick shit to her kids, anyways. So none of that shit is even fucking.
All right, so take it there. I asked you like we said. I asked you that last question, and we can move on. If the consent is there, do you feel like it's still wrong? Before you answer, let me paint the scenario. There's a childhood friend. Y'all been childhood. Y'all got a couple years. Y'all got a couple years apart. Y'all parents, friends, everybody friends in the whole. It's just one big ass low key family. And they come together. Hey, I want my son to marry your daughter. She's 17 and this nigga 24. Tiger situation. I want my son to marry your daughter. Is that still sick? Is that wrong?
Yes, because the Twilight shit was sick. All that shit preying on bitches.
You talking about a movie, bro? I'm talking about that exact scenario I gave you. That's wrong.
All that imprinting and all that shit.
Because he didn't have sex with that girl.
I'm looking at you from the ground up. All that shit is sick.
You can't use that. That was used for a whole other situation.
Age is such a weird. Age is a weird conversation to have without it getting too serious, because it's like, even just to use Airrick's situation, it's like it sounds weird now, but then at the same time, in 5 years, they still have the same age gap, but it would be acceptable for them to talk. So
y'all,
I'm not saying anything.
I'm just saying
like,
you can't use Twilight.
I'm just stating age is always a weird thing to talk about, because it's like you're it's all about deciding where the gray area lays at.
Okay, but think about it. A
24 and 17, you'll do it.
If
regular millionaire.
24 and 17, you'll do it.
I ain't gonna fuck. I'll respectfully no, but
now you finna put if she's a
millionaire,
that's exactly what I'm about to say.
If he with the scenario he said, then I probably would. I keep it above.
Even if it's a risk of going to jail.
No,
it would, because you have consent. When that goes out the window, that does not matter.
All right.